much. God bless Nigeria. Please, let's take our seats. All right, let's take our seats.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
You're all welcome.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's good to have you here, and we appreciate it. Can everyone hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, first I'd like to thank you all for accepting to be here. We put this together because of the 16-day activism against gender-based violence. And this gender we're talking about is your gender, my gender, me being a woman, you all being women. And I'm sure every day we hear the story of women being victimized, women being abused due to maybe anger from their husband, due to poverty, frustration, mental health issue. And so the program has been, I think it's been on for a few years now, the 16 days. So different NGOs have been having programs. It ended on Sunday. Thank you. It ended on Sunday. There are different programs, but it shouldn't just be that 16 days. It should be an everyday awareness thing. The campaign against violence against women. It's something that should be on every day, but that 16-day has been put aside. It started on the 25th of November and it ended on Sunday the 10th. But we are having ours today, and it's something that should go on, enlightening everyone where women should be protected. And one of the reasons also where we find women going through a lot of violence from men is due to poverty. When a man doesn't have the money, all he sees is the wife to punch. He puts the anger on the woman or put the anger on the children. And we have decided to put this together today to teach us something we can learn to do and also make money from it, and not depend on our husband or depend on a brother or a family. It might not be much, but whatever you learn today is something that will help all of us. And that's why I'm going to plead with you that you should please be attentive, listen to the instructor when they start to tell us. And when you leave here, be determined that what I'm taking away from here is something that is going to bring a change to my life. Mark today's date and tell yourself, I didn't just come here. I see some come with babies. Please, let's clap for those who came with their children. It's a big sacrifice. You could have decided to stay at home and say you're taking care of the baby, but you decided to come here. And whatever you're learning today, the profit of it will also help to take care of these babies, to take care of yourself and take care of the family. So I'd like to thank you all for coming, and to please ask that we pay attention to what we're going to be taught today. We're all women. I don't know if anybody here is over 50. Do we have anybody over 50? No. Okay. So what we're talking about is the usual monthly period that we women go through. I'm sure we all know how much they sell sanitary towel now. It's very expensive. And some people don't even bother buying. But we're going to be taught today how to save money and how to make money. So I urge you all to please be attentive and take something back home that will actually, you look back and you will thank God that you were part of this project for today. I'd like to, please, let's give a big round of applause to those who have supported us. Voice of Women Radio, let's appreciate them. They are part of our sponsors for today's event. We also like to thank the CEO of Padop Africa. She's the one that is going to put us through today. Please, let's appreciate her. So I wish you all a good outing. Let's listen. Let's not be distracted. God bless you all. Thank you.
Can we celebrate our executive director? Thank you so much, ma'am. Okay, without wasting much time, we'll just go straight to the event of the day. And the person who will be facilitating and taking care of this is the CEO of Padop Africa. Please, can we celebrate her, Mrs. Ashley, as she comes up.
So we say, now woman I be, I no keep person. If I say it once, you say it again. Now woman I be, I no keep person.
Now woman I be, I no keep person.
You know, as a woman, is very passionate for me. Talking about sexual-based violence, that's when you are being violated at home. And really, our mommy just said everything here. Bro, my mama, they do tailor. My mama come born 7 children, 2 boys, 5 girls. Her shop, the front of our house. You know what my mama do? All her children are graduates. And she no go school. But she knows, say, because I no go school, may my children stay for house. We be graduates, we be say, now no man fit beat any of the girls. And so the boys too no fit beat any woman. You understand? If we train our children, both boys and girls, very well, the community could be better for all of us. But today, by God's grace, I'm an advocate, meaning me, I dey stand for women. Anywhere where I see where they do woman anyhow, I will put myself, because I be woman. Whether the woman know or she no know, but because she be woman, abi, we suppose to support ourselves, abi, we suppose stand up for ourselves. But that one no mean say maybe they do wrong as people. That one means say make we get our own voice, make we fit talk. And for you to get your voice, you need to get evidence. Know what evidence be? Empowerment. It means say you fit buy pad for yourself. You fit buy pant for yourself. You fit buy bra for yourself. So even if na akara you see to fry, abi you go fry am. You fry am well, you fit cut pepper put inside, go different. Cut onions put inside, go different. If you sew well, just so you will stand out. Because truly, if we fit help our husbands or the men in our lives, or help ourselves first, then a lot of people no go fit molest us or touch us. You see, as I did so, any man will try touch me. Ha! As Sanu, he go yell. He go sleep for jail. Or anybody will come bail and go sleep for jail. Abi? And that now because of say I stand my ground as a woman. And I find something for him to do. So third foundation, and our mommy don't tell us, say, one thing what we know if we run away from, now menstruation, yeah? Abi? We all they see menstruation. And sometimes when we don't see menstruation, it means that we don't feel born. Abi? We have that myth and that perspective towards menstrual flow. But the truth is, this is a part of our life that we have come to embrace. That is why I started with, now woman I be, I no keep person. Abi? May any man bleed for one day whether I go there alive. You see how strong we are. God blessed us. He gave us menstruation and it became bliss in our life. Now because we didn't menstruate, only us we carry pikin for belle, abi? God shift our spinal cord, shift the kidney, put pikin inside. After everything, he go put everything back. Not be woman we be. Shebi we strong. That is why if we do like that. If not, let a man bleed for a day. I'm not saying they are not strong. Some of them are here. They are very strong people, abi? But we are stronger. Say, I am stronger. Thank you. So I'm going to be speaking on menstruation. Menstruation to me, as person, is the total entity of my life. Because menstruation has opened a lot of doors for me. It be like blood, yeah? And sometimes, you know, say people, they say dirty. Abi? Some people go say if you dey menstruate, you know if you enter church, you know if you enter mosque. Some church go say you dey unclean. Some places for another country, they go put you inside one house for that 4 days where you dey menstruate. You know, come outside though. When you finish, they go say make you come out all the clothes where you wear throw away. Because it's unclean. Even our own religion too called one woman where they menstruate for long unclean. So all these things surrounding menstruation, wetin me understand be say menstruation is free flow of blood. It is a means that God has given to us to carry out his procreation. And as a woman, he has blessed us with it. And it has taken, or rather it will take from adolescent age, 35 years for a woman to menstruate. So it's not a part of our life that we want to look away. It means we have to have the adequate information of how to take care of ourselves that period. Maybe some of us, when you see your menstruation, you dey vex. Sometimes, you no go happy, you go just get mood swings. Abi? Yes. Sometimes, belle go pain you, menstrual cramps. You no go know anything to do, you go take paracetamol. Some people go come say, "May you no drink Coke, no drink sugar. If not, it go pain you." Abi? Then sometimes you go wear one pad. You'll use one pack of pad for 4 days. And sometimes you go use 2 packs of pads for 4 days. It depends on how you flow. And sometimes you go overflow. But if you flow more than 4 or 5 days, you know say na sickness be that. And if your menstruation begin to smell like oporoko, where they boil, you know say you know good. It means say you don't wear that pad for long. Because for you to wear pad rightly, it's just for 4 to 6 hours, depending on your flow. If you wear them for one full day, it go smell, and if it give you infection. Me, those days when I know if you afford that, they wear them for one full day. Yes, because I don't know who go buy the next one for me. I be some of us day like that. So this program what we go do today, we go teach you how you fit make your own pad, and you fit make money out of your own pad. You fit make your pad, start to sell your pad, and begin to make money out of your pad. And as Start Foundation, we don't agree, say we go follow you through the process. That now, if you agree, and like mommy say, if you put your head to it and learn from it, make it not be one-off thing after we teach you today. This thing where we want to teach you, women in correctional center, that's prison, then they make pads now, and they sell. They make money inside prison. Now still true menstruation where people call dirty. So we're going to use what is supposed to be a problem to the society, or what the problem has stigmatized, or rather what the society has stigmatized as a problem. We're going to use it as a means to an end, so that we and Oga, we no go to the get wahala. Don't be every time we go meet Oga, say, I want buy salt, I want buy pepper. I'm going to be teaching you on how to make this. The length, the breadth, and what is inside. I will allow you open it so that you will see what is inside. For everything what I tell you and every number where I talk, write them down. Because we go do practical by ourselves. You see, as we sit down for group, so there will be a breakout session where this group will do their own. This group will do their own. This group will do their own. That way, we will pick the people that are interested and that wants to continue with this thing. If you feel this thing when it goes round, you will see that it has pads inside to hold your menstruation. It has waterproof at the back, and they are all pure cotton material. To start up this business, you know hard. All these things is accessible here in Nigeria. You can get them in the market, and you can fix these things yourself. I mean, if every girl child that eventually becomes a woman menstruates for 35 years. Now, big business. And every month you must see menstruation, Abi. It means if you see menstruation 12 times a year, times 35 years, you know how much that will be. And if you look our Nigerian population, women are more than men. Abi no be so then talk. It means say more menstruators. We have more menstruators than men. Abi? So this is going to be a means for us to an end. I'm going to pass this round and I'm going to be talking about the numbers and the figures that will enable us to make this thing. If you look this thing, pass them to the next person. Can you notice that there is a pattern there, ba? You get how they cut the material, yeah? You see how we cut them. And you see say you get wings. Abi? That wings fit go under the pants. Like the pad where you know. Abi? You see this one are the small one. This one's supposed to be panty liner. You know what they call panty liner? That one where after your menstruation, that last day, you know, say some small drops go stain your pants. This is the one you use. So if you want to pack these sanitary pads, we dey pack am 4 inside the pack. But you know that one where they throw away. You know say that one na 7. If you use them, you go throw away am, abi? This one, if you use them, you go wash them. Do you understand?
Yes.
And when you wash them, you go sun dry them. Meaning, you go put them for sun. The way you dey take care of your pants, now so you go take care of this one. You know, so I tell you, say if you wear that one for long, you fit get infection, and then go make you the smell. This one, if you wear it for too long, you fit also get infection, and it will make you smell. Even sometimes, if you do not take care of this one more than you do to the disposable one, it can get worse. So when you finish washing with water, it's advisable you run under salt and warm water, because we no go fit dey buy Dettol, yeah? So wetin salt they do? They kill germs, and we all get salt for house. Abi? Who know they cook with salt here? Me, I dey cook with salt. You just pour salt for the water, then you wash. Now, if you pack this thing in 4, it means you can use it for 2 years. Ask me how. If you follow this instruction, I hope you write them down, because I go ask. If you follow this instruction, step by step, you can use this for 2 years. Then it will save you money for that 2 years. You can make it and give to your daughter. You will not have to buy sanitary pads for her. You will now make it, give to your daughter. You will now sell some. You see, say, you dey solve problem with your daughter. At the same time, you dey make money. One of these things now for market, one, just this one, na 700 naira. Why? Because you go use them, wash them, use them, wash them, use them, wash them. As at last 2 months, it was 500 naira. but it went up to 700. Now, if you get this one, it better pass if you have that disposable one. Because that one, you will throw it away. But this one is much more sustainable. It's eco-friendly. And it's good for you because waiting there inside, like I said, we will open one with scissors so that you go see waiting there inside. You will see that it is made up of breast pad. You know what breast pad is? We are women now. That brassiere where you wear, that thing where they inside, I did they call breast pad, and they sell them for markets. Is that what is inside? Because of the climate change, we are trying to make everything eco-friendly. Meaning we are trying to use things that will not be harmful to us and it will not be harmful to the society and our environment. Do you understand? So these things are accessible and affordable. And I'm going to tell you the length. I will teach you the fabrics one by one. And we will give you cardboard paper and paper so that you can make your own in your groups. So that we'll be sure of the people that we can sell for. You see, this one, these are some group of women that have made their own and they are now selling. They even went further to get NAFDAC number. You know, for you to put this in the tilt, or rather on the tilt supermarket, you need what they call NAFDAC number. That means you need our quality control in Nigeria. And if it is healthy for the body. Do we understand? Yes. So you go ask how they wash this one now. I think I don't teach you how they wash her. How you feel run them under water. If you press them like this, you go see say one of your hand can squeeze it. It means you can run it under water. And the blood will go. If you see say the blood don't clean, doesn't mean you shouldn't wash. So you will now use soap and wash it clean. The reason why we make this place white is just so you know how neat, or rather how clean it is. But you cannot tell what is inside. That is why you will use salt and water. Or better still, you use disinfectant. Do we understand? So this is the dryer. If you finish washing, you put it in a dryer bag. All this comes in one pack. This dryer bag, and like this you will put up. Then you tie it under your rope for outside. You know, some people they shame to hang their pants. But if disease come, everybody go know, have you? So you no go shame to hang your pad. Because if disease come, nobody go help you. So put them for sun. Where you no see sun, put them for where they airy, like open space like this. You know that year we dey run rope for our house, abi? For somewhere inside house, you go put rope so that you fit hang your pants. Put that same rope, hang this one. You know why we put this net? Make fly, no touch am. Make ant or anything no go climb enter inside. Because the fabric wey we go use do this thing, it must be breathable. You understand? Breathable. It must be soft, and see, it's dotted. It means air can pass through. But water, blood, cannot really pass through if it's not overflowing. So we have the thicker one. You see the white one I gave this table is the thicker one. You see the other one I gave this table is the medium one. You see some of them use Ankara. Some of them use only this fabric. Like that white one, only this fabric there for front and back. Abi? Raise them up most, yeah. Why this one get another color? So you fit use any color here. But you see here, it must be white. Abi? So we don't get that part. This na pattern. They are different patterns. You fit decide, say this one na 4 corner. You fit decide this side to be like fish. You see that one be like a penguin. No. Aha. This one. You see, say no be the same pattern. You see? You see this one? You see it? You see that it's the same pattern. It's just that this one is the medium. But the white one you're holding, exactly, is the exact pattern. Do we understand? Yes. Now the reason why we cut this bigger is because if we dey do hand sewing, we will not need to cut it bigger. But if we are doing industrial sewing, which is sewing machine, we will need to cut bigger because you will cut out materials. Do we understand? Yes. We are going to do all of this with paper. I'm going to give you the numbers. So if you want to measure, this is what we take down. So cross your book into two. Write industrial and hand made. Meaning using machine. Write down the way you understand. If you want to use machine and if you want to use needle. If you want to use machine, this length, if you draw this one, draw am. This length, 12. Yes. What? Table. I have the table. So this one, 12. Can we see it? And this one, 9. I say for sewing. Then, you know what me this one? Let me show you. Can I have the white pad, please? I'm going to open this one just so we see what is inside. Can you see the pad? This one is double. If you open the ones with the Ankara, you also see that it's not as thick as this, but it's double. This one has 3 pads because it's thicker. So your first flow, this is the ones you are expected to wear. Then you will hold this other one. Who is with the Ankara one? Inside your bag. The good thing is that the way you carry your disposable bag and pad, you can carry this one like that. This one is even more fancy. See how I close them? If you put this one for pockets, you put this one for pockets, nobody go know, have you? So when you want change this one, if you don't stay, you go remove them. No say blood don't stay now. You go wrap them and now your blood have been. You put them inside this bag. You go tie them. No, it's in this bag. They lock smell. You understand? I don't show you the bag where they use dry am. I don't show you this one. Who go use lock the smell? If you tie am for here now, you will now tie it and put it inside your bag. Because you cannot throw this one away. Remember, this one we have to rewash it and use. Yeah? So you put it in your bag. When you get to your house or anywhere that has water and soap, please wash. The reason why we don't give this to very young girls now because may they no think say, it in my bag, they go leave am for 2 days, 3 days. Now blood. And blood gets some microorganisms. So you have to be very cautious if they give your daughter. You have to tell your daughter, sensitize her on how to use this, or any girl. That is why when we reach packaging, you go see say you must write how to use and demonstrate how to wash for your package. Because we dey try do something we go dey very important to us, we go save us money, and when we fit use make money. The good thing is say if you do this thing and you want sell am, I fit drop my number. If you do am well, we as an organization will buy from you. Now because we have other organizations call us to say they need when we go for rural communities engagement and outreaches. Sometimes they go order for 10,000 packs, 20,000, 50, 5,000, 2,000. Sometimes we know they get enough. We go come, they call all the people where they make them. Then we go start to buy from the people. Do we understand? Yes. So it means say if we learn this thing very well, we too, we fit buy from you. Because I'm your teacher, I know save plenty money from you. Anyway, if you do it well, we can actually get from you and you begin to supply us. Because we can't have enough. How many women are in Nigeria and other African states that cannot afford this same thing? As is a problem for us, it's a problem for them in Niger, it's a problem for them in Kenya, in Gambia, it's a problem for a lot of developing African countries. But you must do aware. You see, as my own fine now, you feel wear you are comfortable. It beat all the standards. We will also show you how you will get all these fabrics. And we will teach you how to make it. Then, by God's grace, when we get our sponsors, we will also empower you with things to make it, both materials and sewing machine. But that now, if you learn, come out excellent, then we are sure that this particular person fit do am. So we'll distribute these cardboard papers now to you. And we'll have some of us stand by you and watch you do example of what you have just learned with cardboard paper. All we need you to do is write down the sizes from the length to the width, from the width and how many pad you can put. If you cut 3 pad, you go write this is for thick one, and they give you a spoon now. I dey write English, no write Hausa for, but na only Sanu I hear as I talk. No, na only Sanu. If na 3 pads, you write 3. If na 2, you say medium size. If na 1, you say panty line. But it's 2 medium size, 1 thick, and 1 panty line. Do we understand? You don't understand? We'll speak Sanu. See, we'll give you white paper. We'll give you cardboard paper. This cardboard paper now. Please, can I have the plain sheets? So, please, can I have that plain sheet? Who is with my plain sheet? Okay, see, yeah? Can you hear me? We'll give you this white paper, yeah? We'll give you this plain sheet. This plain sheet go be the pad. So if you cut 3, it means say, now waiting. Thick one. If you cut 2, it means say na medium. If you cut another 2, it means say na medium. If you cut 1, it means say na panty line, the panty size. So we go right am. We go right am because we will have one person stand by us to follow the instruction with us. So we'll distribute this to you. Then you will cut it. When you finish cutting it, we'll retrieve it. So I'm going to get the women leader. She'll come and speak Sanu. She'll come and speak Hausa. She'll come and speak Hausa to you. For those of us that don't really understand what I'm saying, just so, of course, there will be time for questions. There will be time for question and answer. Just let her just explain to us in Hausa. I'm coming back here. I'm not leaving you. Don't worry. Please, where is the women leader? Please, let's put our hands together for her.
Good morning, all. So, na sani mun gane abin da sun gaya mana za mu yi. Ba mu gane ba ko? To, za su ba mu carbon paper din. Akwai wayannan da suna dan tare da mu din nan su ma suna nuna mana inda za a yi. So, in sun zo, in ce musu ba mu gane ba sai su kara nuna mana inda za a yi. Amma kamar muna da teloli sun gane abu ne. Wanda suna ɗinki kamar matan yangwa ta gane abu. Ya kamata maman sosai ma ta gane. Yauwa za su dinga direct ɗinmu. Nan wurin fa ba telo nan. Ga wacce nan ma za ta gaya mana inda na yi. Don mun tsaya kawai in sun zo. Yanda an drawing line din ma ita ma ta zo ta nuna mana ba inda mun rubuta gaba ɗaya amma ta zo ta drawing mana line din ta nuna mana yadda za a yi. Bari nuna muku. Ya za ta zo. Kun ga mun rubuta ne ko? Amma kun ga ita ta duro ma.
No, she didn't explain for us. Okay. Now we want to add like this one, this long one. Length. Okay, so we'll start from here. This not 12 now. First cut paper, practice. Okay, so basically, so we don't waste what we are working with. The idea is everybody has a free time to practice, so this will be better. Everybody has paper to practice. Let me give my team some stuff. So you know what? Is the paper enough for everybody? Yeah. So you see, even with this, that one, when you cut it, the idea is you know that one thing with we are also sewing to maximize your stuff. You have to know how to cut and not waste your fabric. That was why I said let's practice. Yes. Because when you practice, you would have over time learn how to cut. Then you don't waste your fabric. Yes. You could have been able to cut two from this. And you get to see why I said let's practice. You understand? So you don't waste. Wastage is another thing. Like if you put this your fabric down, let's say somebody else might just cut 4. You will be able to cut 6. So always be mindful how your hair. You can see when you yes, you see when you put this here, you get 1, come this way, 2, then you now get 3. When somebody else is wasting, you understand? Okay. No,
Just outline it with your pen.
I don't know which one they call it. This one has fructose. You have to be careful. Then don't forget, 3 is what? Is the thicker. Is the thicker one. 2 is what? Medium. 1 is what? Light. Which is as same thing as panty.
Let me see the sisters.
So this one now is our adult pampers. So you measure. That's why it says.
Number one, how to cut the materials. Secondly, how to measure the length. I have learned something from it. The third one, I have learned how to do the small one and the bigger one. So from here, I have learned something. Had it been I did not come here, I could have missed. So thank you very much. Kuna ji abida na fada na achieve training da mun zo na koya abu mai kyau. Number 1 shine an nuna mana yanda za mu yanka, akwai thick one, akwai light one. Ko ba haka ba, akwai medium one. A cikin thick one din nan mun gane yanzu cewa ana yanka 3 pieces of pieces na breast parts. Ko shine ana using a sa shi ya zama always. Na medium one shine 2 pieces. Then the light one shine guda daya. Saboda haka na koya na gane. Yanzu na koma gida yara na ba sai sun je sun siya waje ba. Zan je yi musu in ba su su sa. Allah ya taimake mu. Thank you very much.
Lining, aba lining. And I'll be using a breast pad. Yes, and with a waterproof fabric. But since I don't have much fabric with me, I want to use a A4 paper to display this for you. Okay, first, you'll be needing about 1/2 inch of fabric, which is 18 inches. Sorry. And 18 inches fabric. This is 18 inches fabric. Can you see? Okay. Having done that, you know that there are 2 ends of this fabric. The long one and the one that is slant. That's the horizontal and the vertical part. You grab the 2 ends of the fabric, you fold into 2, just like this. You fold into 2 again, just like this. Can you see? It will give you 4 if you measure it from this end to this end. It will give you 4. Having done that, this is the 4. Having done that, you fold into 2 downwards, right? But when you are folding, you take your measurement. The length should be 6. So let me properly arrange it. Fold into 2. Fold into 2 again. Now, you will notice that there are 2 sides of this material. The parts that are closed and the parts that are, some of them are closed and some of them are open. Now, you take your tape. You will measure on the parts that they are closed. Sorry, I need to. You measure 2 inches. You mark your 2 inches. Now, you take your tape. You measure another 3 inches from the top to this part. You measure 3 inches. Now you connect the lines that you've marked from here to this part. Let me draw it so that you see. this is what you draw, something like this. And then you cut it out on that line that you've drawn. This is what you have, like this. So if you open it, this is what you get. Now you keep that aside. We'll go on to the breast part fabric. But since we don't have enough fabric, I just want to show you how to cut this one. You get your 18 inches fabric again, right? You fold into two. You fold into two again. When you measure it, it will give you 2. And when you take down the length, it will give you 10. But you can still leave it 12, since your fabric here is 12. If you want to leave it 10, it's still fine. But it won't get to the ends of the fabric. If you want to leave it as 10, it's still okay. So this is what we've gotten, right? The same thing you will do for the waterproof fabric. Now, having cutting out those fabric, the breast pad material and the waterproof material, you place them together and you stitch round around it. So that's what I'll be doing now. But when you are stitching, ensure that you stitch with a tight space. But because of time, I'll just do a spacious stitching. After sewing round, this is what it will look like. So when you are done, you trim out the excess around this part. You trim it out. Remember, when sewing, you should make it tight, not loose. Make it very tight. Now when you are done, you take this one of this fabric. Sorry, this didn't cut. You take one of this fabric, place this one in the middle of it, just like this. You take the other one and you place it just like this, and you stitch it round. So that's what I'll be doing now. I'll be sewing it. This is what it will look like. When you sew it, remember you are sewing it, you sew it tight, not as loose as this. Then when you are done, you take the pin, you pin at the end, on the wings of the pad. You pin it. Here, and you pin the other one here. When you are done, you clip. This is how it will look. So I want to show you a practical demonstration. If I put water, because of the waterproof fabric we use, it will not pass through. Can you see? It's not passing through. So this is what you are going to do. When you are using this, you should not use it for more than 6 hours. You wash properly, you dry under the sun, and you use again. Thank you.
Okay. Let's clap for her again. Do we have any questions? Okay, one person now. Okay, we need somebody from this table that can tell us if you eventually take up on tailoring and this reusable pads production, either from this table or this table. How do you intend to market it? Do you understand? How you go use 10 person say make you buy from you? Say now waiting you dey do with this. I need one person.
Good afternoon, everyone. What I have to say here, how to market the parts. First of all, when you made the part. Like some people that made some products, they go out to market the product. Number one, how people will patronize you, it's when the product is well packaged. Then, if the product is well packaged, then the product will be sold. Some give samples that you should test it and see how the product is. So I think when they test it, then the product will be qualified to be buy or to be sold.
Do we understand? Yes. If you want to market this product, she mentioned one thing very important, which is you give sample. And it has to be fine. Because when you make it very well and you give somebody sample to use, it means the person can tell another person. Abi? So if the person uses it and the person likes it, the person will tell another person. Let me hear from this table. Gained so much from this, and I hope to make plenty money from this and become a big woman. Like me. I want to become the president the next time. In case you see my face, please vote for me.
Good afternoon. We've actually learned a lot. Okay, my name is Patience John. All right, we've learned a lot. But before you can market something, you have to use it on yourself. And by the time you feel it's very important, you can also send it out for another person. So first of all, you use it for yourself. You give your children to also use it, because children themselves can market it out for you. They will start telling their friends, my mom do this, I used it and it's very, very okay. With your neighbors around, you're also marketing it, and it will also help us to reimburse us, and will also be of help to the community.
I think we can close now. She just summed everything up. She said everything. So we're going to pass a paper around to get names of people that are interested. When I say interested, people that are willing to learn tailoring, not just only tailoring, one you can use your hand. But if we have to hit the market, we have to use the sewing machine. So after now, we're going to be having a training center. But that depends on how many of us wants to see this as a means to an end. Like she said, to develop our community. So we'll pass a paper around. Yeah? And if you have any question, please come forward and ask. Do we have any question? Okay.
Hello, everyone. Okay, my name is Divine Josiah. Okay, I have a question. I want to say thank you for the organizers of this program. Okay, I have a question for the disposable one. We find out that at the back, there's this peel we remove for the gum, for it to come on the pants. Okay, for this one, there's no gum. So, I don't know how, when we put it, like, how is it going to stay? Something like that.
Very valid question. That is why we have these two pins. For the disposable one, you have the gum that will stay on the pants. But for this one, you wrap it up like this under your pants, and you pin, you use the snap button. You snap it. Do you understand? So it will not move. So there's no gum on this one, but you have snap that replace the gum. That is why you have these wings. Do you understand? Does that answer your question? So the difference is that one is gum, this one is snap. This button, you know the button now? If you put on like this, They don't do the same work where the gum they do. So if you sew this one finish, it means say you must put gum. For those of us where they sew, if you don't get these snap buttons, you know that gum and stay, the one you use on your shoe, you can use that one too. But the difference is, if you use that one, by the time they wash them too much, it go weak, it go remove. That is why we use this one. And this one, you get like almost 100 snap buttons for 2005. Everything is cheap. The fabrics are cheap. From 1 yard, you can make up to 5 sanitary pads. That's if you are using sewing machine. Oh. If you are using hand, you might not get up. You might just get 2. But if you are using the industrial sewing machine, where you just place them together and just weave it at once, after sewing, you now use the weaving machine to end the edges. That way, you make a lot. There are also cutting machine. When we go big, when we start supplying to other states, we start using cutting machine, start using weaving machine, start using sewing machine. That I know they don't be big woman. Let's say men now.
Okay, so at this point, I want to say a very big thank you to, first of all, Third Foundation for coming up with this initiative and for putting this together. I want to appreciate our Executive Director, Mrs. Tosin. Thank you so much, ma'am, for this great initiative. Thank you for understanding that women need this and they are most vulnerable to gender-based violence. And if they have something to do, if they are economically empowered, they will be able to take care of themselves and then have some kind of financial stability. So we thank you for this great initiative. And we know that what they have learned here today, they will go home with it and they will use it, they will make part for themselves, they will make part for their children, and they will even sell it to have some kind of financial stability. I also want to say thank you to our facilitator, Mrs. Ashley. Thank you for sharing your wealth of knowledge with all of us. We really appreciate. Thank you for taking out your time to do this with us. We appreciate you greatly. And to our amazing participants, if not for you, we will not be here, right? Because we will not be teaching ourselves. So thank you so much for giving us your time. Thank you for coming here and then paying attention, your participation, your collaboration, everything. We really appreciate, because if at some point we're looking tired, we will not be able to continue. But it shows the eagerness that you want to learn. Also encourage us to give back the knowledge to you. So thank you so much for sparing us your time and for being here today. And I also want to mention that this is not the end of the program. I know that our facilitator stated that when she was doing a session. So I want to mention that we are looking for more sponsors to be able to take this further. And what we want to do is to have like a training center, a training hub, where we have different entrepreneurial skills, including the one we have learned today. So just as they mentioned, they will reach out to the women leader, the ones that are interested, most qualified, and they were really participatory and really want to take this further. They will be reached out to, and then they will be trained further. So this is not just the end of this. We are going to do this again, and other skills will be added to it, not just sanitary pad production. So just keep an eye on your phone. Follow up with your women leader, because we will definitely reach out to you. So once again, I want to say thank you for coming. Thank you for doing this with us, and see you in 2024, because we are going to close for the year. We'll definitely reach out to you in 2024. Thank you. And we want to say thank you to our sponsors. So this program is being sponsored by Voice of Women Radio, just like Edie earlier mentioned when she was doing her speech. So we really appreciate. Thank you. We really appreciate you. Thank you for the impact you are making in the life of women and girls. Thank you so much.